Ms. Smith, you said soon after I took the SUV to the mechanic shop. What is soon after?
I want to say like maybe the next day, couple days after.
Okay, is it a couple days after or next day?
Honestly, I can't remember. I got pictures though.
Is it dated?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Tell me when you took it in.
I took it on the 22nd, and I purchased the car, I want to say maybe on the 17th or the 18th.
Okay, were you driving it in the in-between time?
No, well, besides having to go get the plates and stuff on the car, I didn't move the car, no.
Okay, and were you taking it to the mechanic shop to address the muffler issue?
Yes.
Okay, but nothing else?
No.
All right, so what was the conversation like when you asked to meet with the defendant about the issues you were having?
So like I told you guys, I owed him $100 being at the situation with the ATM. So when I did take it to the mechanic shop and we seen everything that was going on under there and how the muffler and the catalytic converter had fell, I reached out to him, and instead of telling him like, hey, this is what's going on with the car, I had him under the impression that I was about to pay him that $100. So when he did get to me, I told him, I'm like, hey, X, Y, and Z happened with the car. It was 2 holes in the muffler. So when I showed him the 2 holes in the muffler and then the aftermath of whatever happened, like however that the muffler and the catalytic converter had fell, I reached out to him, and he met up with me, told him, I showed him pictures and everything, and I told him, I'm like, hey, either you can, give me some of my money back, doing it in a decent way to where we didn't have to get legal matters involved or whatnot. So when I did reach out to him, I asked him, I said, hey, either you can give me some of my money back or, we can go to court. He said, do what you have to do. And that's when I went to file for.
Okay, I'm gonna open it up.
Yeah, you didn't really handle it with him. I mean, you tricked him into coming to meet you by saying, I have your $100.
Because I know that if I was to explain what was going on with the car, he would try to back out and not talk to me about the situation.
Why do you think you didn't buy the car as is?
I did buy the car.
You did buy the car as is.
I never said I didn't buy it.
As is.
But it wasn't specified as is. If it was specified certain things, he could have gave me the option to fully want to buy it.
No, he gave you that option. He gave you an hour for your mechanic to check it out.
No, we didn't have an hour.
Okay, how long did you spend looking at it?
We spent maybe 30 minutes looking at it.
And it wasn't enough time?
What do you mean wasn't enough?
Did you feel like you had enough time to properly look at it?
Yes and no.
You shouldn't have bought the car.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that the mechanic said that the undercarriage was extremely corroded, and you said that the parts were severely rusted and hanging down. He speculated that the SUV had likely struck something before I bought it. Now, that's speculation. Did you strike anything before she bought it?
No.
And in fact, I would say extremely corroded, that might be a problem right there. And that is a problem that you could have noticed, or a mechanic could notice, just by looking at it. They're readily apparent on the undercarriage.
You have eyes. You can look at it.
You're right.
He doesn't need to say there is rust on the car.
I'm
Well,
not
I understand.
complaining about the rust, though. Like, that's not the issue.
But that's what caused the problem.
When we got to Mr. Kubi or whatnot, the car was already running. So we didn't even get a chance to, like, hear it turn on and stuff like that.
Okay, I've heard enough. Thank you.
Yep. All right, the parties are excused while we deliberate in this matter. Thank you both. As is sale and in denial plaintiff, I think is what we have here. Yep. I don't see anything that would change the usual course of action on these cases.
And she had a mechanic with her. That's usually not the case.
Right.
They spent 30 to 40 minutes on their inspection and
identified the problem at issue, basically.
Yeah.
He didn't.
I mean, I do sympathize with her because she did bring a mechanic, and perhaps the mechanic should have said, don't buy this car. Yeah. I'm seeing a problem. I see some rust under there. There may be a larger problem. But she did it anyway. It sounds like she was in a rush to get the car. Yes. Or maybe she got some bad advice. But either way, it's an as-is sale. As you say, buyer beware.
Yeah.
And I don't really buy into the testimony that they were negotiating prices here. I think the mechanic brought up the muffler issue.
And she got a discount.
The defendant gave her a discount.
Mm-hmm.
I mean.
Yep.
The issues were not only visible, but seen.
Yeah.
And discussed with her mechanic. And there's no indication that they were concealed. And it's unfortunate, but we see worse than this all the time with cars falling apart right after they're purchased.
Right.
She's out of luck.
The as-is sale.
Yeah.
That'll get you
Gets you every time.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's,
All right, so we have a verdict.
We do.